for those of you might not know, I'll let you know, we operate 100% off of donations. Some donations big, most donations small, but we love all donations all the same. If you haven't done so yet, I want to encourage you to go on our website to whereweconverge.com/donate and subscribe. You click on the Patreon link and you can subscribe for as little as $5 a month. There's higher tiers beyond that as well. And just know that your subscription literally keeps us on the air. Once again, I want to thank you for all your support. All right, welcome back to the Morning Update Show. My name is Omari Salisbury. Again, flying solo this week. Trey Holiday taking a well-deserved rest. Good for you, Trey. Hope you're sleeping in. You know what I'm saying? Catching up and everything else. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Thursday, and it's about time for the Rewind with Besa. Oh, yeah. Please bring Besa into the room.
Wait. Am I muted?
No, you're good this week. That was last week. Yeah, you're getting it together. What's happening?
It's a good Thursday then. What's up?
Okay, look, you just gave me a shot in the arm over here. I'm like, okay, you see, man, everywhere you go, you just go shining. Okay.
Good stuff. How you doing? You by yourself? You're doing a good job still, though.
Yeah, I'm by myself today. Trey is gone. But I know when you come on the Morning Update Show, you're so used to having your black girl magic. I reached all the way out to Julia Jesse, who's in Washington, D.C. Can you bring Julia in on the screen? Oh, yeah. There she is.
Hey, guys.
Hey, Julia.
Hey, Besa. What's up, O?
How you doing?
How you doing,
What's
sis?
happening?
Let me tell you something. Me and Julia have been Facebook friends for a minute, and I've never said, hey, girl, hey. So, how you doing?
Hey, girl, hey. I think you're actually better friends with my brother. So, it's just nice that our worlds are together.
Heck yeah.
Just Big O, bringing everybody together here, Morning Update Show. All right, Besa. So the reason why I like your segment is because, sometimes the Morning Update Show is just so heavy. And you know what I'm saying? You always bring something that's going on out there, pop culture, contemporary news, and some of everything else. What do you have for us today?
Okay, so this week I found a really interesting about rapper Meek Mill. In a nutshell, he was in Atlanta. I guess he went to like a stoplight, and they call themselves Waterboys. And in a nutshell, they hustle people to buy water. Either way, they came up to this car, and let's just say people are not too happy about how much money that Meek Mill gave them. Do we have the clip?
Support what we supporting though. What is we supporting? The water hustle. But what is we supporting, honestly? Young black man. My mom, big bro. We out here selling water, trying to start.
We support y'all. The water don't chop.
My mom sold it, bro. We out here trying to make. Bro, you can't blame me one time, bro. Y'all not gonna split it. What you just gave them, big bro? Don't put your hand in my car. Big bro. Big bro, that me one time, Meek. Yo, I just gave y'all money, man.
Man, y'all gotta split that money, man. It's 20.
That's a dog. Yeah, man.
Yo, these kids, look at these kids. They own this girl car, selling water. Yo, this is crazy. She has the window rolled up. She looks terrified. Oh my God. Look at them. Oh, she's moving and these guys are still on her car.
Wow. So let me get it straight, just to preface it. So that down there in Atlanta, and I'm getting ready to leave the room, by the way, but down there in Atlanta, they're out there selling the water. And Meek Mill, a lot of people don't, some people don't know, big rapper, big celebrity, and he got a lot of heat for giving these kids $20. But then this other video says something different.
Yeah, it almost says they kind of harassed you to give them money. And I don't know, that's not a thing that at least I've never seen anybody doing that here in Seattle, at least not that aggressively. Obviously you're going to have people on the corner from time to time, but I've never seen anyone hop on your car. So either way, people are a little pissed off at Meek Mill for only giving them $20 because he feels at least they feel that he could have gave way more money because he has more money. But on the other hand, I kind of feel like, who are you to tell someone what to do with their money?
Well, let me take my role as I do on Thursdays and leave the room to the lady.
Bye-bye.
Toots.
Sis,
Girl, what you think?
know. Sis, this is the thing. So, I live in DC. This is very common for people to hustle and sell water. In addition to, I did live in Africa for a number of years. And so this, selling of commodities while you're sitting in traffic is very, very, very normal. And you do need to be aggressive. I mean, I don't know if standing on your car aggressive is necessary, but I want to bring it back to Meek Mill and really people trolling him on the internet. Meek Mill pulled up in a $400,000 Rolls Royce and quietly rolled down his window to entertain these young boys, to tell them to split $20. And then what we don't see in the clip is that later on his Instagram post, he's carrying around a shopping bag full of cash and, showing off all his jewelry and this and that. I think we can't judge the kids for being so aggressive, but really making the focus back on Meek Mill. It's tacky. I mean, especially, and then you got his homeboy on the side who's like, nah, y'all need to split that $20. I wouldn't give kids a $20 bill and intend for them to split anyway, even if they weren't hopping on somebody's car. I just think it's tacky because he is a person that is, flaunting his money. He's also somebody that works with a lot of investors, and you would think that he would take the time to have a conversation with them about what they were doing. He said, what's the money for? What's the money for? And they said, it's the water hustle. We're trying to do this so we can stay out the streets. Meek Mill, you're a person who used to sell drugs. If they're selling water, why you can't just give these young boys a couple dollars so they can leave everybody else alone? So I agree with you, sis. He shouldn't have to give them anything, but next time, don't put it on Instagram.
I think that was my thing. I feel like at the end of the day, I can't tell you how to spend your money, but what's right is right. If you have a bag full of money with you, you could have handed them the bag full of money and told them to take the week off. At least that's the principle. Like, that's where the morals and your own personal values come in, if you ask me. But at the same time, I think my biggest annoyance is that he put it online. Like, I don't know if he was videoing because he was live and he was worried that they would get on his car and then all of a sudden something happened. Like, I don't really know what that part was about, but I feel like that was the most confusing thing to me, because it's like you're constantly online talking about, I want to help out different people in my community. I want to do my part, let's all put the guns down, let's work together, et cetera, et cetera. And then when these kids are out here doing, well, they're hustling. Like, yeah, they got more money than some people, but that's because they're out here hustling more than some people. Because he ended up posting about that a little bit later. He was like, look at them, they're counting money. Yeah, they got money and they're getting it the right way, unlike you did when he was younger. So at that particular point, it's kind of like it's a catch-22, because just like you said, he's over here flossing it, but at the same time, I don't want to tell you how to use your money, but also it's like, I didn't even realize that later on he was flossing a bag of money. So it's like, sir,
it's corny.
Let me tell you, me and Julia, we actually worked together over in East Africa. We worked over in Tanzania and Kenya and some other places. And people ain't see that's a light
press. That's a light press.
In Dar es Salaam, in Nairobi, somewhere. Whoa! But look, we're running short on time, and we still got a few more guests. So, it's another edition of the Rewind that comes out today. Tell us what it's about.
Yeah, real quick. I decided to do a local business shout out, or spotlight as you might call it, with Tosh King. He's opening up a barbershop in Tacoma. So I kind of wanted to get the tea on that. I guess it's not just going to be a barbershop. It's going to be an esthetician shop. You can get your hair done. I think you can get massages there. So I think that's really dope. He has some really great art up on the walls of like Nipsey Hussle, Juice WRLD, Marilyn Monroe. Like, it's really dope. I actually can't wait to go out there and take some photos. So Julia, girl, aren't you on tonight?
I am. So, we are coming through with our new show that, we've been airing it. We've been kind of testing a few things out. And so now we're coming through. Our show is called The Clapback Culture. I'm on with Mike Davis of the Seattle Emerald. And he's a super opinionated Black man. And so kind of the format of this show, we're going to be talking about news. We're going to be talking about politics. And we're going to be talking about some of the things that, really are pivotal for the state of the culture. Tonight, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into some of the topics that Amari brought up. Dr. Fauci and, really pushing about that Black scientist, Miss Kizzy. We want to talk about that. We really want to talk about COVID-19 and how Black folks really are just kind of in a position of distrust in terms of getting the vaccine, and kind of really digging deep and understanding why. We definitely want to talk about Joe Biden's cabinet picks and a lot of the, first black men, first black women that are taking some of these positions. And so there's a lot of things that we want to dive deep about. So tune in 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight.
I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah,
there is, and Julia, Bass is a big fan. She be checking. She be like, "Ooh, look at Julia's going off." So
I do watch.
Yeah.
I hate to break up this black girl magic here.
Did you
We've
see
got
my
some
shirt,
Bass.
my black girl magic. Boom. I can't. Just for you, Basa.
Pretty soon, I don't think I'm gonna be on air on Thursday. It just needs to belong to the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
Really, really quick before I leave, I don't even want to hold you guys up. I see somebody asking how my mom is doing. For those of you that don't know, my mom and her twin sister have COVID. Oh. As far as I know, she's doing okay. She's really tired. She doesn't have an appetite. So, if anything, it's me being really stressed out because I can't really do much for her. But she's not in the hospital. She's at home. She's doing okay.
Okay.
That's good. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Rewind with Besa. Another episode up today, and it'll be across the social media platforms. Also uploaded to the podcast platforms as well. It's also a nice show to listen to. And then we've got the clapback culture, and like Julia said, that's a show that we've been calling it post-election analysis show. And that don't really have to convert swag in the name. Yeah. So we had to work on that. And when you got Julia Jesse over here and Mike Davis over there, you got to come up with something fresh. Besa, Julia, thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you taking the time. And yeah, everybody, come check these ladies out. It's Black Girl Magic all day long. We're gonna take a short break right now. When we come back, we have Dr. Lambert. You're watching the Morning Update Show. Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your band, the Big O. Want to take